Say again.
No problem.
Keep up.
Obviously, selling property, of course, 21 Mortimer. Price will shortly determine that within the next 10 to 15 minutes. We're calling for a 10% deposit on the full hammer here today, and settlement ranging 30 to 60 days from today. So, sorry, preferred settlement 60 to 90 days from today's day. Of course, the property we're selling is a wonderful family home in the heart of Huntingdale, and we'll get into that very, very shortly. But what I will say is the auction will be conducted according to the rules, and any additional conditions will be made available prior to the start of today's auction. The auction rules do prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for the property once the property is being knocked down to the successful bidder. Of course, the vendors do have a reserve price, as the auction rule will indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major offers by bidders, and prohibits other bidders attempting to prevent those from bidding, and provides fines for such conduct. The rules do permit vendor bids. The words that I'll use in code are making on behalf of vendor bid, and by law only as the auctioneer can make a vendor bid. So very straightforward, particularly with sale, extremely straightforward auction rules here today, so we shouldn't have any issues whatsoever. Well, ladies and gentlemen and buyers, before we get down to the business of hand, and of course the business of hand is congratulating both purchaser and vendor on the successful sale of this magnificent home. We'd certainly like us not just to say a few brief words of why it should be yours. Now, when we're looking at 21 Mortimer Street, it really doesn't get much better than this. We're talking about a 30 square family home here in the heart of Huntingdale, but it's almost on the cusp of certainly Oakley. So you're paying a Huntingdale price, but getting the luxury of the amenities that Oakley has to offer. Buyers, it's a sensational family home. The 6-star energy rating, the 4 bedrooms, the 2 bathrooms, but more importantly, the world's largest pantry is at this address. This is a sensational property with inbuilt coffee machine. They have done everything to absolute scale. But the great thing I love about it, of course, is the fact that it's incredibly low maintenance. The fact that you can buy this property and not have to do much about it. You can leave for 6 months of the year, live here 6 months of the year, and not have to touch a thing around the home. Of course, all the plumbing's all connected outside. If you were wanting to add value and add that outdoor barbecue, of course, under that beautiful undercover alfresco area. So buyers, you've got the potential of everything that's there for you here today. The great thing as well is it's incredibly single level, which is absolutely fantastic. And that is A-grade real estate as it comes, because when you're buying single level properties, it's not age permitting, it's certainly all age groups, what you're looking to do. So buyers, they're the sensational ticks of approval, but more importantly, it's the location that you're buying into. Of course, Huntingdale, as I've mentioned, is a growing suburb. The Huntingdale Road shops are certainly going from strength to strength at the moment. But more importantly, you're on the cusp of central Oakley. Walking distance to not only Oakley train station, not only Huntingdale train station, but you've also got all the great cafe and cake shops and delights all down Eden Mall, moments from where we stand. Walking distance, of course, if you're an ambitious walker, to walk to Chatty Shopping Centre from here as well. You're close distance to the Monash Freeway that can take you to those inner and outer suburbs of Melbourne so conveniently. But buyers, what I love about this is the fact that you're buying into, I suppose, one of the last weekends of 2020, and what a year 2020 has been. But what you've got to look at it from a real estate perspective is properties are selling incredibly well still. Regardless of everything that's just happened at the moment, properties are still selling incredibly well because interest rates are at their all-time lowest at the moment. World-breaking interest rates at this stage. Money has become cheap again. Stock levels are incredibly low. But more importantly, the government is incentivising everyone to get back into the property market. So what I can certainly encourage you here today is bid to your maximum. Bid to your absolute best, because they're the bids that buy real estate. But what I'm looking at now is we're on the cusp of a real estate property boom. So buyers, prepare yourself for 2021 if you miss out on this property to pay a lot more for this wonderful home. So buyers, enough from me. Hope you better offer to get us away here today. We're there to sell if you're here today to buy. In your hands, buyers, hope you better offer. Don't come at me all at once. I know you're all from the convenience of your lounge room at the moment, bidding for this wonderful home, but certainly don't be too relaxed at a moment like now. This is great A-grade real estate, and who wants to kick off proceedings? Who wants to start the bidding here today? I don't mind where we start, of course, it's where we finish today.
1,350, Dave.
1,350,000. Welcome bidding at 1,350,000 now. Where do we go from here? At 1,350,000 now, what do we say? 75 or rounds of 1.4 if you like. At 1,350,000 now, what do we say? 75 or 1.4. At 1,350,000 now, come on, buyers, get amongst it at a moment like now. At 1,350,000, what do we say, buyers? At 1,350,000 the bid there now, what do we say? 1.4, 1,375 you like. At 1,350,000 in or out.
25, Dave.
25 at 75 the bid. At 1,375 the bid. At 1.4 it beats it. 2 of you in it, love the third. At 1,375 the bid there now. Clearly been offered at 75 now. At 1.4. Come on, buyers, get amongst it. At 1,375,000 now, make it 1.4 if you can. At 1,375,000 now, two in it, love the third. Come on, don't sit back now. Not at the moment, round it to 1.4 if you can. At 1,375,000, the bid there now. First time they're calling at 1,375,000, twice in the call at 1,375,000. Third, final call at 1,375,000. Roll silent, all finished and done at 1,375,000. A quick auction's a good auction. Let's round it to 1.4. Not 5,000 at the moment, make it 1.4 if you can. At 1,375,000 at 1.4 it beats it. At 1,375,000 at 1.4, what do we say? At 1,375,000 at 1.4, suggested that if we can. Come on, buyers at 1,375,000, 1.4 it beats it. At 1,375,000 to 100 plus viewers, get amongst it at the moment. At 1,375,000 at 1.4, what do we say, buyers? Think about it. You go buy the block of land. 1.4, welcome back. At 1,400 to 1,000. At 1.4 is a bit. Think about it. You buy this block of land. That's at least going to cost you between 1 to 1.1. Then you've got to build the property. It's 30 squares. At 20,000 a square, you would be paying. That's in excess of 600,000. Then you've got to rent somewhere. Then you've got to do all the stuff that goes on with building. At the end of the day, think of the replacement value. We should take all of your hands up at this rate. At 1,400,000, what do we say? 25 or 50. At 1,400,000 the bid. At 1.4 now, clearly been offered. At 1.4 is the bid there now. What do we say? 1.425 or 1,450. At 1,400,000 now, what do we say, buyers? First time they're calling at 1,400,000. Twice in the call at 1,400,000. Surely not. Third, final call at 1,400,000. Roll silence. All finished and done at 1,400,000. Now, what do we say? 25 and round it up from there. At 1.4, the bid there now. Can't be any fairer than that. Let's go 25. It helps. At 1,400,000 now. Tommy in or out? Need to know. At 1,400,000, the bid there now. 1.4 now. What do we say? At 1,400,000 now. I'll take the 10 to move it along. At 1,410 if it helps. At 410 the bid now. What do we say? 30. At 1,410, let's go 30 if you can. At 1,410,000 now. Make it 30 if we can. At 1.410 now. What do we say? 30 buys. At 1,410,000 now. Make it 30. Come on, buys. At 1,410,000 now. Make it 30. Let's go, buys. At 1.410 is a bit there now. Let's go to 30 if we can. At 1,410,000, not taking 5. No, make it 30 if you can. At 1,410 is the bid. We'll go an extra 10 if it helps. At 1.41 if you like. 10,000, 20 now. At 1,420,000, 30 beats it. At 1,420 now, 30. Come on, buys. At 1,420 now, 30 beats it. At 1,420,000, make it 30 buys. At 1,420 now. First time they're calling at 1,420,000. Twice in the call at 1,420 now. Third, final call at 1,420,000. You're all start. All finished and done. At 1,420, I'm holding. Don't worry, guys. At 1,420 now, let's go 30 if you can. At 1,420 now, 30 beats it. At 1,420,000, let's go to 30 buys and get amongst it. At I will now 25. At 1,425 the bid. At 1,425 now, what do we say? 35. At 1,425 at 35, let's go brick by brick if that helps. At 1,425 at 35, let's go buys. At 1,425,000, make it 35. At 1,425, first time they're calling at 1,425. Twice in the call at 1,425 is a bid. Third, 35 at 1,435 is a bid. At 1,435, let's go 45 bars. Let's change it up. We'll round it to 50. At 1,435, let's go 50 if we can. At 1,435 at 50, let's go buys. At 1,435, and let's get the 50 buys. On the market selling at 1,435 now, clearly been offered at 1,435. At 1,435,000 now, let's go 50 if we can. At 1,435,000 now, 50 if you can. 1,435, we sell away, no food in here. 435 now, what do we say? 50 beats it. Tommy in or out, we'll take the 5 that helps. At 1,435, we're on the market selling. At 1,435, let's go 50 if you can. At 1,435 now, first time they're calling at 1,435. Twice in the call at 1,435,000 in or out. Third and final call, we're holding, don't worry. At 1,435, think about the opportunity. Think about the year 2020. It's an incredible time to be buying. You can have that tick of approval and say, I bought through COVID. At 1,435, what a tick of approval that is. It's like the Everest of 2020. At 1,435, I'm holding, don't worry. 1,435, in or out. Need to know. An extra 5, it helps at 1,435. Let's go 40 if you can. At 1,435, in or out. First time we're calling at 1,435. Twice in the call at 1,435,000. 435,000. I'll give you time to think because it's an online platform. I know it's tough. At 1,435,000, are we going to go 40? I suggest 40 if you can. At 1,435,000, let's go 40 if you can. At 1,435,000, terrific opportunity. Central location such as this. At 1,435,000 to our highest bidder. Thank you in advance for holding out. At 1,435,000, but we just need to make sure we've got an absolute best. At 1,435,000, in or out, Tom? Need to know. 1,435,000, an extra 5,000 if it helps. At 1,435,000, see if you can. At 1,435,000, what do we say? Round it to 50 if you can. At 1,435,000, in or out, I need to know. At 1,435,000, at 1,435,000, in or out. At 1,435,000, in or out, need to know. Just check the dashboard if you can, Robbie. At 1,435,000, in or out. At 1,435,000, what do we say by? 1,036. 1,436 to bid. At 1,436, make it 440 if you can. Or suggest a knockout bid at 144. At 1,444,000. 1,444,000 now. At 1,444. 440 the bid. At 1,440 with you. At 1,440,000 now, clearly good and often. What are we going to do now, guys? At 1,444,000, are we going to go an extra 1,000? I don't mind, guys. At 1,440,000, we're on the market and selling. At 1,440,000 now, clearly good and often. At 1,440,000, Tommy, in or out? Need to know. At 1,440,000, we're on the market and selling. 44,000, Robbie. 1,444,000, sorry, Robbie. At 1,444,000 is the bid. At 1,444,000, we're being corrected by Chris with the bar. At 1,444,000. In or out? Are we going to go 45? Are we going to go 45, Tommy? At 1,444,000, at 45 beats it. Suggest it at 45. At 1,444,000 to 102 viewers. Thank you for sticking around. At 1,444,000 now on the market selling here today. At 1,444,000, in or out? I need to know. First time the calling, I'm holding, don't worry. Twice in the call at 1,444,000. Third, final call. 44 at 1,444,000. You go at 1,444,000 a bid. At 1,444,000. And that's 1,045 at 1,445,000 a bid. At 1,445,000. What do we say, guys? At 1,445,000, what do we say? At 1,445,000, make it 46 if you can, guys. At 1,445,000, we'll round it to 50. I suggest the bid at 50. Go 50 now. You've got to push harder at a moment like now. At 1,445,000, make it 50, guys. 445 is a bid. First time they're calling at 1,445,000 a bid. Twice in the call at 1,445,000 now. Third, final call at 1,445,000. You're all silent, all finished and done. 1,445,000 now. In or out? Need to know. Going to wait as long as we have to at the end of the day. I'll even take $500 to keep it moving. That I can't be any fairer than that. $500 to get you back on top. At 1,445,000, I need to know instructions in or out. At 1,445,000 is a bid. Are we going to go a knockout bid at 50? At 1,445,000, I'll even take $500 if it helps. At 1,445,000 now, in or out. We're about to sell the property. Cannot accept any late bids. Once the property is sold, it's sold. At 1,445,000 is the bid. We're about to sell away. Cannot accept any late bids. Tommy, in or out? Just triple check. At 1,445,000 now. First time they're calling at 1,445,000. Twice in the call at 1,445,000 is the bid. Third, final call at $1,445,000. You're all silent, all finished and done, about to sell the property. Any movement at all, cannot accept any late bids. We're selling now, Tommy, definitely out at 1,445,000. We're selling now, cannot accept any late bids. Once, twice, third and final call at 1,445,000. We're selling now, selling, sold. Congratulations. Congratulations to our buyer here today. Commiseration to our underbidders. Thank you for attending another successful road for the auction. Next auction starts very, very shortly around the corner.